When you bring a puppy home, do you actually know what is happening in those first few weeks? Yes, it feels like chaos. The accidents, the crying, the sleepless nights. But behind that exhausting blur, there is something extraordinary unfolding. Something precise, something biological, something that happens on a timeline most owners never realize they are moving through. And if you miss the signals at each stage, which most people quietly do, you risk building a bond on shaky ground when you could have been building something unbreakable. And there is one week in particular I need you to stay for. Because what happens during week 4, which most owners completely overlook, is the single most critical window for trust that your puppy will ever give you. And if you are not ready for it, you will miss it entirely. Let us talk about what is really happening week by week. Week 1, they are not bonding yet. They are just surviving. The first week is not about love. It is about terror management. Your puppy has just been separated from the only world they have ever known. Their mother, their littermates, the smells and sounds that told them they were safe. All of it gone. And now they are in a strange place with a strange human who smells unfamiliar and sounds unfamiliar and moves in ways they cannot predict. You are not their person yet. You are just the giant who happens to be there. What your puppy is doing during week 1 is scanning for patterns. When does food appear? Where is it safe to sleep? What happens when I cry? They are not emotionally attached to you. They are studying whether this new environment will keep them alive. And here is what most owners get wrong. They interpret every whimper as the puppy missing them. But your puppy does not miss you yet. They miss their mother. What they need from you in week 1 is not affection. It is predictability. Consistent feeding times, a designated sleep space, a calm voice, the same routine repeated until their nervous system starts to recognize that this new world has rules they can rely on. You are not building a bond yet. You are building the foundation a bond will eventually need. Week 2, the first flicker of recognition. Somewhere in the second week, something shifts. Your puppy starts to recognize you, not as a concept, not as their owner, but as the specific presence that keeps showing up. Your scent becomes familiar. Your voice becomes distinct from other voices. Your footsteps in the hallway trigger a response that other footsteps do not. This is not love yet. It is association. You are the one who brings food. You are the one who lets them out. You are the one whose hands smell like safety, because those hands have held them during the scariest moments of this transition. Neurologically, your puppy's brain is beginning to encode you as important. Studies on early canine development show that puppies begin forming attachment preferences as early as 8 to 12 weeks old, and the consistency of care during this period directly influences the strength of that attachment. If you have been the steady presence, the one who shows up every time, your puppy's brain is starting to wire you in as the anchor point. But here is the part people miss. This is also when your puppy is learning whether you are trustworthy. Every time you say you will come back and you do, you are building trust. Every time you respond to their distress, you are teaching them that their signals matter. And every time you fail to follow through, even in small ways, you are teaching them the opposite. Week 3, they start seeking you out. By week 3, the shift becomes visible. Your puppy does not just tolerate your presence anymore. They actively look for it. When they are tired, they come to you. When they are startled, they run to you. When they wake up, the first thing they do is search for where you are. This is the beginning of real attachment. And it happens because your puppy has moved from simply recognizing you to beginning to prefer you. Their brain has started releasing oxytocin, the bonding hormone in response to your presence. The same hormone that bonds mothers to infants, that bonds humans to each other, is now bonding your puppy to you. But attachment at this stage is fragile. It is built on repetition, not yet on depth. Your puppy seeks you because you have been reliable, not because they understand who you are. They are following instinct, and instinct is telling them that the safest place in this still unfamiliar world is near you. What you do in week 3 matters enormously. This is when you start teaching your puppy that being near you is not just safe, it is rewarding. Gentle play, calm handling, soft voices. All of it reinforces that proximity to you is a good thing. And if you are too harsh, too unpredictable, too absent during this window, your puppy will still attach to someone. It just might not be you. Week 4, the trust window you cannot afford to miss. Here is what almost no one tells you. Week 4 is when your puppy decides whether you are safe enough to be vulnerable with. Up until now, they have been managing their fear, learning your patterns, seeking comfort. But in week 4, something deeper happens. Your puppy starts testing whether you will protect them when they cannot protect themselves. They will approach something that scares them and then look back at you. They will startle at a noise and run to you to see what you do. They will show you their belly, the most vulnerable part of their body, and wait to see how you respond. This is not random. This is assessment. And what you do during these moments will shape the foundation of trust for the rest of your dog's life. If you respond with patience, with calm reassurance, with protection when they need it and encouragement when they can be brave, you are teaching your puppy that you are a safe base, that they can explore the world and always come back to you. But if you ignore their fear, if you punish their vulnerability, if you are inconsistent in how you respond, you are teaching them that they are on their own. And a dog who learns that lesson at week 4 will carry it for years. This is the week most owners completely miss. They are focused on house training, on commands, on getting through the day. And they do not realize that their puppy is handing them the most important test of the entire bonding process. Do not miss it. Week 5, they choose you. By week 5, if you have done the work, something beautiful happens. Your puppy stops seeking you out of need and starts seeking you out of preference. They do not come to you because they are scared. They come to you because they want to be near you. They do not follow you because they are lost. They follow you because you are where they want to be. This is when the bond becomes mutual. You are not just their caregiver anymore. You are their person, and they have chosen you. Research into canine social behavior shows that dogs form primary attachments within the first 2 months of consistent care, and those attachments shape how they interact with humans for the rest of their lives. What your puppy is learning in week 5 is that love is not just about survival. It is about connection. And if you have been present, consistent, patient, and protective, your puppy now knows, without question, that you are the center of their world. Everything after this builds on what you have already created. Every command they learn, every challenge they face, every moment of trust they offer you for the rest of their life, all of it will be rooted in these 5 weeks. So if you are in the middle of this timeline right now, exhausted and wondering if it will ever get easier, stay. Because what you are building is not just a well-behaved dog. It is a bond that will choose you, protect you, and love you with a loyalty most people spend their whole lives searching for. And that bond started the moment you brought them home.